Hi, Julie Torrance here. So I want to make some charms. I've got a 1-inch punch. I've got some metallic gold acrylic paint. I've got my eyelet setter and some of its parts. Well, hopefully enough of its parts. This is just some scratch paper, but I've got some paper that is like my scraps. This is a great thing to do with small scraps. So I've got some small scraps here. These are cutoffs of watercolor paper, so they're really scraps. And then this is one of my digitals. This is in the summer collection, and I designed these for 1-inch punches, but I've also just used it as a whole flat sheet. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some scissors, and I'm going to cut a few of these layers right off, so that I can hopefully punch some of these out. Carefully going around. Okay, and maybe I'll cut this side off. That'll give us enough variety. And I'll have this handy in case I wish I had more. I have no idea how many we're going to get done because I've never made these before, but we're going to try. Now, my 1-inch punch seems to be getting dull, so that's why I've got this scratch paper. This is just some cutoffs from Map Page, and there's really not good space on there, so I just thought I could back this up. And sometimes if you use more than one sheet, Eddie Makes Art, he mentioned this, but it's a little trick I've used for a long time too. So hopefully we can line these up and give them a cut. Yeah. Let's do a couple, 3 on here, and we can decide which ones we want. Now I kind of gouged into that one, so I'm going to skip it. And I think I'm going to go with these, just these polka dots. Maybe we can put something on top. Okay. Let's set this one aside and let's take a few from here. And maybe we will, maybe we won't use all these dots. We'll just have to see. I thought I did more than 2. I did. Sometimes I just feel like, am I losing my mind? Too late. It's gone, huh? Oh, no. All right, let's see if we can grab this one. Good. And this one. Good. One more. Maybe this one. Okay. And I just picked the ones that I felt like would be easy to grab with my punch. Okay, good. Now let's see about maybe some of these. And again, this is just printed on printer paper. I'll give it a try. The punch seems to be happy. Oh, there we go. Let's get 2 off of here, and then I can throw the scrap away. And this is a piece of, it's, what would you call it? Scrapbook paper, but it is truly paper. It's not cardstock. And I am doing paper, but you can use cardstock. No reason why you can't. I know that I'm punching out way more than we'll probably have time to do, but you know, that's okay. Maybe we'll just grab one of these black laces. This was from a digital, this was from a digital that I had from my spooky journal. All right. Always a little something to do, isn't there? Okay. And let's grab that piece of map and see if we can grab a white one. And that'll be one of each. Whoop. Turn it around so you can see what you're doing, Julie. Okay. All right, let's see what we can get with these. I just noticed that a lot of artists, and if I started naming them, I'd miss some, hang charms from their tags, from their trying to put this down. They're tags, they're journals, they're all kinds of stuff. So that's what I'm going to try to do, is to make some charms. All right, now I'm just going to cut. Maybe we'll start with 4. Does that seem too ambitious? I was so worried about putting this away. And I think with this watercolor paper, I think one of these with the artwork on top, it'll be thick enough. This is a real good scrap buster, especially for small scraps. Save the bigger piece, throw that away. All right, so I've got some art glitter glue. I've also got some glue stick, and I think I'm going to start with glue stick. So let's set this aside again, and I'm just going to slide. I've got my water on top of this. I don't want to spill water. All right, now take one of these, and I just pulled my sleeves up. Take one of these and put the glue on. This is a brand new one. Let's use up one. That's the one that I have if the one that I'm using in the middle of a video gives way. All right, so this is the paper one, and I'm just gonna put some glue stick on it, and I gave it a good press. And now, can I line this up? I think we did pretty good. It's not perfect, but it still wiggles a little bit, so I think we've got it real good now. Okay, now I'm just going to feel this. Feels kind of like cardstock. Should I put another layer on? I think that'll be better. I think it needs a little weight. Okay, see, I'm changing directions already. But now to put watercolor paper on top of watercolor paper, I'm going to use some art glitter glue, just because this paper is super absorbent. Okay, which one of these is the done one? This one. Let's see if we can line it up. Art glitter glue is a lot less forgiving than glue stick when it comes to time to move it around. Okay, yeah, this feels better. So if you're using some different kinds of craft papers, you're just going to have to experiment. But in the meantime, I think I'm going to give myself a couple more of these. And so that's 2 more. Okay, let's get 2 more. Then we'll have 3 total. I mean, 4 total, 3 not done. See, even my cutter doesn't always, my trimmer there, doesn't always cut perfectly straight. So see, I barely got that on. That's all right. Let's see if this one, can we do one more? I think so. Okay. All right. Now I think we've got enough of those to get us a good start. I think what I'll do is I'll first glue these together. I'm not going right to the bitter edge, but the glue will spread. Oh boy. Can you even see white on white? I don't know. Let me get these down and then I'll see what I can do about that. Okay. Give this a press. See, the glue is running out the edge, which is fine. All right. There's one. All right. Where you can see. If I work on top of this, I think you can see better. All right, another one. So how are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty darn good. Went out to eat with my son and grandson and daughter-in-law yesterday. We went to a place called Mission Barbecue. I think they're in other parts of the country. I know living in the Detroit area, we did not have one, but here on the west side of the state, there's one. But I think they're in other places, so let me know in the comments if you have one. Let me know what you think. I think it was delicious. I had pulled chicken as my main dish, and then I had cheesy potatoes, which was like an au gratin potato type, and I had coleslaw, and it was good. They have a lot to choose from. It's kind of a casual dining kind of place. You don't have waiters and waitresses per se. You order up at a counter and then pick a table and they bring out your food. But then they do have people circulating. If you need anything else, they'll refill your drink or whatever. So it was nice. It was very nice. Okay, so we've got these 3 blanks. The glue is sticking to my finger a little bit. All right, so we did one with the words, with the writing. Let's do one with the lace. I think that'll be fine. Put some of this on this way. Yep. Line her up. There we go. Okay, there's 2. I really like the feel of them better having the 2 pieces of watercolor paper. Okay, number 3. Now I have no specific place in mind. This is a piece of paper from PM Artist Studio printable. I think it was from, I'm sure it was from the boho collection. I love it. Just love it. Okay. One more. And so let's do one of mine. This one. Kind of rainbowy. I love color. We've got 2 kind of neutral and 2 kind of colorful, so we should be satisfying a couple of design ideas here. And let's get this one on. Okay. Now, should I paint the edges next? I think so. I've got a little piece of paper and I'm just taking an emery board, one like this, and I'm going to check. Here's another one. It's just like a little irregularity from where the punch didn't quite do it. This one looks fine. And this one looks fine. All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and put some of the gold on. So I just have a little scrap of magazine. I'm just going to, whoop, this is one. This is one. Yeah, so I'm just going to push these out of the way for right this minute. And maybe I'll get my glue book. Oh, they're so easy to pick up this way. All right. Little bit of glue, a little bit of gold acrylic paint. And I just want to edge them, so I don't need much. I'd rather add more than... Got a couple of brushes. You know, to tell you the truth, I just wet it, my brush. I would use my finger, except acrylic paint sticks to nail polish like crazy. You can get that all off of your hands and there your nails are still all colored up. So I'm just going around the edge. And I think this will dry fairly fast. So, yep, we went out to dinner. And if you have a place like, what is the name of it? Famous Dave's. Every Famous Dave's can be a little bit different. If you've been to one and you didn't like it, try another one, and vice versa. Just because you like one I found that out. But we don't have Famous Dave's here. But it reminds me, but for me, at my favorite Famous Dave's, this food at Mission Barbecue is better. It's just my opinion. And I am not a gourmet by any stretch of the imagination. So if there's a Mission Barbecue and you haven't been there, give it a try. It's a lot of fun. Okay, there's 2. Here comes number 3. So tell me, do you put charms on your books and tags and things? I am sincerely interested. Now, I do have some beads. I used to do beaded jewelry. I used to take little seed beads and with needle and thread weave them into like a bead fabric kind of thing and make things that way, earrings and what have you. Ooh, dumb me. I just went to pick up one that I already did, and now I've got glue all over gold paint all over my desk. That's okay. Acrylic paint comes off my desk pretty easy. Easier than my fingernails. Then when we went home to my son and daughter-in-law's home, played with my grandson a little bit and watched some cartoons. It was fun. I enjoy being over there with my grandson. Okay, I already have gold on my table, so no sense in not adding a little more. All right, I'm going to rinse this brush out. And I'm going to save my little gold paint, set it way off to the side so I don't stick my arm in it. And let's make some more. So I've got enough designs cut out. Let's grab this, and we need 2 per. So should we do 4 more? Here we go again. Not quite. There we go. 1. 2. I'm putting my hand over it because it usually flies and hits me in the face. 3. See? They fly. Stinkers. So 4 will give me 2 more charms. Let's see if we can get 2 more. And that'll give us 3 more charms. Okay. Throw away the scraps quick. I don't think that one will work. Okay, I think I can get 1 more off of this. There, and 1 more. I hope this isn't boring. It's not boring to me. This is one of those projects that time is going to go by so fast. Okay. So now art glitter glue and glue these together. Now, if you're using regular cardstock, you probably could just use glue stick or whatever glue you have because it's not as absorbent, but watercolor paper is designed to not have water go everywhere. So it's absorbent. And let's press that down. And because of that, it will absorb the glue and not necessarily leave it on the surface. So that's why I like to use a little heftier glue. It's cloudy today, but it's nice. It was sunnier earlier. I really didn't check what the weather's supposed to be. This is Monday. I'm not sure the exact date, but Thursday is Thanksgiving. So you can kind of figure that out. 2023. Okay. Well, now, did I miscount? What did I do? I must have. Yeah. Oh, no. I said we would do 3 more. I have an extra one. Maybe I thought we would do 4 more. Who knows? 3 is good. Let's see what we get with that. Art glitter glue. Put these together. Press. Ooh, it scooted. Can I scoot it back? Oh, believe it or not, I am a little. Oh, you know what? We're just going to have to file those edges. That's all there is to that. Okay, we've got 3 more. We'll leave it at that. The other one will probably fall out somewhere. Who knows? Or I'll find it with the vacuum cleaner. All right, let's go back to close the art glitter glue and let's add some more pictures. Oh boy. That's okay. That pin is just getting too gluey and then it doesn't want to go in. How are we doing with this? Oh, good. I glued it right to the table. There we go. How are these? I'm just going to give them all a push. Okay. Good. Good. Now, where am I at? I'm going to bring this back, so hopefully we're not working white on white. And let's do this black lacy one. If you have some white or washi tape, you could probably use that. I mean, there's just so many ways you can decorate these up. At least I feel like there is. I'm going to do another one with the words, handwriting. This is the one that's a little cattywampus. I'll just get my nail file. Okay, that side's good. Okay. Well, that doesn't look good. There. Okay. One more. All right, let's see. We've got 2, and so let's do one of the, oh, I did do one of those. Well, I'll do one of those again. One of the boho. Well, maybe you can hear my furnace going on. It's chilly today. I would guess it's in the low 40s. Which is coolish. Okay. There. 4 more. Now, put the gold rims on it. Okay. Will do. Get the gold paint again. I don't think I have enough. Well, just try, Julie. Just try. Okay, I'll try. Now, yeah, timber. Get some of this out of my way. These are the ones we didn't use. And here's one we did. Yeah, there. I had one dab in there. Shake your acrylics. Because you'll find that the binder separates from the pigment. I find it even more so with the metallics, and I think that's because I'm guessing, not a chemist, but I'm guessing it's because mica is heavy, and usually the metallic factor is done with mica. If you know better, let me know in the comments. Like I said, I'm only guessing, but I love to learn, so you can just let me know. All right, let's glue that one to the table and try another one. And these are not perfect, and it doesn't matter. I am not getting this perfectly on the edge, but it's quite okay. It's kind of like, instead of inking it up, I just wanted to get a little metallic edge, maybe because it's, you know, charms. I think if you don't have a little weight to these, I don't think they'll move and act like a dangle. I think they'll just kind of float. So I do recommend, that one's already done. Good, it's dry. We can move on to the next step with that one. I'm not putting a thick coat of acrylic on here. This one could have used a tad more sanding, but we'll just call it art. Okay. Oh boy, I really got some gold on the front of that one. That's all right. Okay. So what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. Nice. Okay. Now I'm going to see how this is. It's touch dry, so that's fine. Now I'm going to put a hole in these. So I've got my eyelet setter, and I have to use, because I don't have obviously a crocodile one, or crocodile, or whatever it's called. This goes on one end, and this goes on the other end. And that's for my eyelet size, and my eyelet size is 5/32. I'm scared to pick it up. Isn't that weird? All right, so I want it just in enough that I believe that the eyelet will be able to... Ugh. Oh, look how nice. Okay, now I have to use a pokey tool because this is thick. There we go. Get that out of there. Let's find another dry one. Is this one dry? Let's see. Yeah. No. Yeah? No. Can't tell. Nah, it's not dry. So maybe this one is. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Nice hole. Well done. Pokey tool. Oh, poke the whole thing out. There. It's like a little pellet. Okay, how about this one? That one got in a little deep, but we're not going to worry about it. You know, the glue is probably a little bit damp, and that's why they want to stick inside the cutter. Okay, well, it's anybody's guess. I did 4 to begin with. I think I did the black one first, and then the white one second of this, so. Oh, good. Stayed inside. Now I have to poke it out of here. Oh, for goodness sakes. Get another tool. There we go. Okay. Oh boy. I'm getting gold. I don't know why I want to call it glue. I'm getting gold here, there, and everywhere. But you know what? We're moving on, folks. We're busy people. And you know, you can take your time and get these more dry between steps, but we're not doing that today. Okay. Wow. That art glitter glue really sticks. This one didn't completely cut. It'll be fine. I should have only one more left. Oh my. There. Poke you out. Okay. Now, change directions. Let's see. Gotta poke these out. They have a tool that does it, but I'm just using the tool in my hand. There we go. All right. Now I need the eyelet holder and the eyelet setter. Okay. And I've got gold eyelets since I was using gold paint. There's 4. That's at least 7. So for my gizmo, oh, good thing I have more than I need. I have to, well, I don't know that I have to put this in the hole. Doesn't really want to go in the hole, but that's all right. Set it here. Set this here, and we're just going to smash it. See what happens. Could be a mess. Let's see. It's not a mess. Look. Yay. Okay. Time 7. What are we going to talk about in the meantime? There we go. So my daughter-in-law and son both work full-time, of course. Well, I say of course. Why do I say of course? They just do. And so they've already started their Christmas decorating because they're going out of town for Thanksgiving. So they feel like no one's really going to see it. And it just put me in the Christmas spirit so much just to see their tree up. And she had some florals and, oh, just cute, cute, cute. For someone working, well, what am I saying? I work full time, but for those two to work full time and then feel up in the evening to do that, it's exciting. Okay, just got a few more here. I'm doing this in the wrong order. I keep thinking I'm going to put this in the hole to begin with, but no. One more. And there. Ta-da! They look sweet. All right, let's get some. Wait, I have another one. Huh. I guess I only did 6. Were you shouting at me? You got one more, Goofy? Well, thank you. And there. Now we can say goodnight for now to the eyelet setter. Okay, let's see what we've got besides a gold mess on my desk, which is going to be fine. Okay, I think these look cute. I really do. Now I wonder, I've pulled out my small ephemera fussy cuts from Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah, and I just wondered if I'd be able to maybe fit a little something on the outside. See, like that flower? Isn't that pretty? Okay. It needs inking, and I don't have my ink. Well, does it need inking? I think it does. I think it does. It's right here. It's not far. Huh. What makes it take a minute is my slowness. Okay. Thank you for letting me do that. Now, I'm going to go into ground espresso and just touch these edges. Oh yeah. I know some people get really aggravated at all the inking, but there, it really makes a difference. Okay, let's get some glue stick and put this little flower on there. Oh, now I wish that the gold was just a little neater. So tell you what I'm going to do. Got the gold here. I'm going to get a different paintbrush. They're right here. I'm just going to have to reach. Sorry. All right, this is a little filbert. And I'm going to see now that this is done, if I can just neaten this up a little bit. See, it got on the front in some places and not in others. So I'm just trying to even it up a little bit. Okay, that looks better. To me, it does. Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to keep this out. And let's grab another one and see if we can put a little, like maybe this little teal bow. Oh, yeah. I like it. Get a little espresso. As careful as I try to fussy cut, there's still white. Okay. Glue stick. So, who's decorating already for Christmas? By the time this comes out, which it may be today, maybe later today. If not, then it'll be the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. If I lived in a house, and I've lived in plenty of houses, don't you worry. But if I lived in a house right now, I would be celebrating because we still have weather that you can go ahead and decorate outside a little bit. Oh, here's my paint. I'm gonna neaten up the paint again. Yep, if you wanted to hang lights or things like that, it's not unbearably cold, or you're not stomping around in a whole bunch of snow, which where I live here, you could. This is, I think, this is only going to be my third winter, but I think this is unusual for the area. I'm sure it is. I almost feel like I'm polishing my nails. Okay, I like that one. Let's bring out another one. Okay, Tina, what have you got else going on in here? There's some little butterflies. This is a blue butterfly. I don't think it'd show up as good on that one. Let's go to this one. Yep, perfect. And you may have some little stickers or some other little cutouts. Use what you have. Well, that's cute. Don't you think that's cute? Tell me you think it's cute. Oh, you always say the nicest things. Boy, this one I really kind of went out of control with the gold. Didn't mean to, but I seem to have. And you know, there might be an easier solution, like maybe a gold metallic marker or some other marker, or maybe some like those paint sticks. Now I've got some paint sticks, but they don't dry waterproof. Do you know what I mean? If they get wet, and I'm just afraid. I just want to get this little place right here. Can I turn you? There. There. Okay. So I guess I have to scoot you. So yeah, I really don't have anything. And what am I doing? I'm using what I have. I'm not whining about it. Here's a little, oops, she went away. Here she is. She's too big. Oh, too bad. Sorry, lady. This little shoe, too big. So it seems like we kind of got to stick with bows and butterflies. I don't have a problem with that. Those little flowers. Here's another butterfly. I think that looks charming for our little charm. There we go. Treasure books. That's Natasha. She uses charms quite a bit, and she buys a lot of broken jewelry. I can tell you that my Goodwill does not have like bags of broken jewelry anymore. The only way I know that you can get it from a Goodwill is to go online, and then they sell them by the bag. But I've seen a couple people do kind of like a haul where they showed what they got in one of those bags, and I was underwhelmed. And maybe underwhelmed because I'm looking at it with the eye of what I feel like I could use. Because they were excited about it. So, you know, I don't want to poop in someone's peas. If they love it, that's great. But for me, what I saw would not have been handy. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3 done. 4 done. All right. Put the brush down. Now this one, the gold, seemed to go quite well. I don't think I'm going to have to touch that one up. And I'm looking straight at a darker colored flower. Oh, it's 2 flowers. I'm going to go ahead and ink this one up. It looks like it needs it. One of those really didn't look like it needed it, but this one sure does. I think one of the butterflies I didn't have such a noticeable white edge on. Okay. Oh yeah. Let's see. I have coming today from Amazon 2 strings of solar powered lights, And I have one already that my daughter-in-law gave me. She had a project and she bought two and didn't need two, so she gave me one. And I did have them strung on my balcony, but I pulled them down about a week ago. I pulled up another bow. So about a week ago, I pulled them off, and they're all working really great. But I ordered two more strands. They're not identical, but I really don't care. And I think the ones I have are a warm white, and the ones I'm getting are going to be a cool white. So one's more of a goldish hue, and one's going to be that, you know, looks a little bit bluish. Did I say that this one didn't look like it needed? I see gold on it, but it's okay. It'll be all right. I'm not going to touch this one up. And there's that. Good. Last one. And this one, I'm not seeing gold problems. But you know what? The ones that I'm not touching up, they don't have a rim that you can see at all. So I may have to rethink that. That picture, it's big. And you know what? It's if I would cut it down and all that, I just don't think you'd hardly see what's on it. Will this fit? No. I keep trying, folks. I hate being boring, but too late, huh? Here's a little crown. There's a little topper on this crown that it makes it too big, and I'm just going to cut this little, it's like a little cross there. This is so small, I don't know that I could ink it up. Probably, but we're not gonna. There. Cute. I think I'm gonna go ahead, though, ladies and gentlemen, and put gold, because the ones that I had to kind of touch up, I like the look of it better. I'm gonna add just a little more gold paint to my tray here, or my scratch paper. Make it sound fancy. It's not fancy. Now let's see. I love this brush. This is a Royal & Langnickel. I was at the craft warehouse. Someone else talked about craft warehouse. Hold that thought. But anyway, it was in a bin for anything in the bin was $1. And I thought, well, to use with acrylic paint, you know, acrylic paint is hard on a brush. So I just thought, yeah, this is filbert shape, which is like it's like a square, but the corners of it are rounded. Just a little different control. But anyway, I love it. But see, it's one of those things that they're not going to have them. I've been there several times since. They don't have that again. So one of my friends wanted me to get some ink, and I had gone 3-4 times in a row, and I found Ranger ink pads, archival, in the jumbo pads, and they were about half the price of retail. And so I said, yeah, I mean, because they kept having, you know, like the same 4 or 5 colors. And so I, you know, would get 2. And then the next time I went, I got 2 more. Went back, none. None, not a one. So what I was saying, it was somebody from Washington State. And she went to the craft warehouse. And it sounded quite similar to where I go. Okay, this I like better. Now, how about this one? This one's fine. They're good. All right, rinse out my brush. Throw this away. There's just a little dab of paint there. We're going to just say goodbye to that. I've got some of these circles, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to throw them. Now, this is the bigger of the Tina stuff. And I'm going to put these 1-inch circles in there. Tina won't mind, especially if you don't tell her. Now, let's look at our 7 little charms here. Let's line them up. Do you think they're cute? I do. I really do. I'm kind of excited about using them. And I'm definitely going to make more. But now I've got some string. This is red. And it's just baker's twine. Something, like if I had a gold kind of a thread or something, that'd be even cooler. But I don't. So, what do I say? Use what you have. Wrong brush. It's in the water. Ooh, don't leave it in the water, Julie. I knew this had this little pushing, like a cuticle pusher. Now I'm going to go longer than I know I need for these, simply because when I tie them to whatever I decide to tie them to, I want that little bit of extra so that I'm not fumbling so much. But let's just see. I like to go when I'm doing a lark's head, I've got it folded in half, putting it through, and then bring the tails up through this loop, and we'll see what that looks like. Hey, fine. Let's do another red one. I'll cut two. Okay. So tags you can dangle these from. You can add an eyelet or an extra hole or something to your journal, like at the spine maybe, and dangle it from there, or from the closure. I think these would look really cute on that. How about having them on the edge of an artist trading card? Why not? That's what I say. Why not? Okay. Really don't mind the red thread. There. All right, I've got these four. I've got purple and green. I'm going to go with the purple. I think I just prefer a little bit of dark. And I'll show you what I'm going to do after this. So don't tune out. I'm not done. But while we're talking about tuning in, tuning out, while I search for the end of this thread, if you haven't subscribed yet, today is a good day. Subscriptions do help my channel quite a bit, and I would just love that you would get the notifications, because I do use the community notifications, so you get kind of a behind the scenes glimpse at what I'm doing. And once I start having lives, then you'll get notified if I'm going to go live. And I think you can announce when an upcoming live, so I would certainly want to do that. So yeah, subscribe. I get a lot of new visitors, and I am so tickled. Welcome, welcome. We are a fun community. We are a non-critical community here with my channel. So there. If you have questions for me, put it in the comments, or if it's something that you feel you want to just have me see, if you go to my the about page of my channel, then it'll say for business only, business inquiries or something. It's just a way for YouTube to hide our email address so that spammers don't just run around and send their little spiders all through the internet and grab random email addresses so that they can send all kinds of spam email. But you're welcome to send me an email. Maybe you have questions about starting your own YouTube channel, or maybe you have questions about supplies. It doesn't matter. Maybe you have a question about my nursing job. If I can answer, if I can help, I will. I don't check that mail every single day because that mail does not come up on my phone. And when I'm at work, I don't always have time to use my laptop, but I'll get back to you. Okay, we've got 7 of these charms. I think they're cute. How can I show them to you up close? Let's see. Here's a white sheet of paper. And I'm just going to layer them on here and bring them up kind of close, and maybe you can see them better. In the meantime, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. It helps me so much. Share it with your friends. And I look forward to seeing you in another video. Bye now.